Hey guys, Furum here, and welcome to my 76th Asphalt 76th Asphalt 9 live stream. It's at a later time today because I had some stuff to do earlier in the day, but I do like to do these, at a later time every so often, just so other people can join who might not normally get to join at my regular stream time. So guys, I do want to say hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining me at my late stream today. Hello to Tibby and Tryon, Tyrese, Flame, of course, Glady, or Gladdy, Juicy Jack, Diego Ramos, Hyper, and everyone else as well. It's probably going to be a little bit of a quieter stream today. Might be a bit shorter too, due to it being later, but we will definitely see what's going to happen. So today, we've got a lot of things going on. We've actually got the 5th anniversary season started just a few days ago, which I have some rewards to claim. And please let me know, of course, if anything is too loud or too quiet. Should be fine, but yes, please let me know. We've also got the 935 Grand Prix, which I probably will be playing today. Actually, you know what? Let's start off with that so I don't forget about it. Let's start off doing some practice here. Let's do some, or try to qualify. And yeah, while I play these first races, let me know what cars you would like me to play. I'm in Gold League in the main multiplayer season, and I think I'm unranked in the other one. I don't think I've played the 935 season yet. How am I doing with the events? Have not played them too much so far. The P72 one, which I accidentally called P27 in a video. That one I've got a few days into. I won't be able to get the car, almost certainly though, which is unfortunate, but you know how it is. So the way that I always do these now, pretty much if I'm trying to sandbag it, I will wreck once, and I pretty much always try to sandbag nowadays. I'll wreck once and see, and just see how that goes. Because oftentimes, if I wreck too many times or whatever, I'll get put into a much lower tier than I want, and I kind of like being in tier 3, tier 4, somewhere around there. So usually what I'll do is I'll just pick a spot on the track, and then always wreck there. That'll shave off 3 to 4 seconds of my time, and then I can get back up to speed and carry on as normal. So how is everyone doing today? Last week, or not last week, a couple weeks ago, wasn't able to stream, was with family. Next week, next week isn't a stream day, but next week I won't be able to do a Forza recording because I will also be doing family stuff then as well. The reason for this is because since I now live further away from my parents, since I moved for work, I can't just, go see them every weekend or whatever, so I pick more specific times to do that. Use touch drive, turn off, wreck, then turn it back on. Forgot to play second round in the 04S Grand Prix. I think I might have as well, come to think of it. There was some Grand Prix recently, which yeah. Which I was not able to get the car to due to a similar reason. All right, I'll play one more of these, I think, and then we will continue on. 4GT, why? Why always the 4GT? Okay, I'll do the 4GT. What is sandbagging? So sandbagging is basically when you purposefully get a slower time, so you get a tier in the Grand Prix that isn't as good of a tier. The reason I put good in quotes is because even though you have more of a chance, or even though in the higher tiers more people get the key, those higher tiers will obviously be harder because it required better times to get into them. So if you get a worse time, you'll get into a lower tier. And so it's kind of a trade-off, because in the lower tiers, not as many people get the car, but if you get into a tier where nobody else is sandbagging and then you do really well, you pretty much guaranteed to get the key. Or even if like, see, that's why I don't like tier 5. Tier 5, only one person gets the key. And if there's somebody else who's sandbagged, you pretty much have to fight it for them. That's why I like tier 3 and tier 4 best. Even tier 2 is okay, but tier 3 and tier 4 are best in my opinion, because you have 2 and 3 chances to get the keys respectively in those. I think it's 3 in tier 3 and 2 in tier 4. Oh wait, I forgot to wreck. I just realized. There we go. There's our wreck. I don't know if that was enough. We'll try it though. Thank you. I was focusing too much on talking. Rhea says, Frim, did you try to get a 5-star Tuatara yet? Not yet, but I am thinking about it. The reason why I'm saying thinking about it is because I'm not so sure it's going to happen. And let me know if you think it's a good idea to try to go for it. Because currently, my Tuatara is... I need 60 more blueprints to 5-star it. Now, the... where is it? Oh yeah, I need to buy some more of these too. Let me do this real quick. So I buy 5 of these every week. Pretty much. Yeah, I figured it out like 5 seconds before the end. But anyway, with Tuatara, where is it? It's the multi-pack. So you can't just buy Tuatara pack. So it's this one right here. So here's the deal. These cost 900 and you get guaranteed blueprints from one featured car. The featured cars are the Tuatara, the Valkyrie, and the Huayra R. So I have about 2/3, well, let's see. The drop rate is about 20%. So that means on average, I should get around 3 sets of blueprints per time. Slightly less than that, but you get the 1 guaranteed, then you likely get 2 out of the 9. It's like 1.8 out of 9, but it rounds to 2. So theoretically, in order to get 60 blueprints, 60 divided by 4 is 15. So I will need 15 times 900 tokens, which is 13,500 tokens. No. How much is that? That's like 14,100 tokens or something. Anyway, it's not... I would need a lot more tokens than I have now to pretty comfortably be able to get to Tuatara. Long way of saying, not sure. I'm thinking it's unlikely I'll be able to get it with the tokens I have now, but I will think about it. And if my math is wrong, also please let me know. Anyway, let's get to the classic series. We'll start out with the 4GT as was suggested. What do you think, Rio? Do you think I should go for it? I'm honestly leaning more towards saving my tokens right now, just because I feel like I would get super close and be a few blueprints away and just not get it. Yeah, I don't actually own the Valkyrie or the Huayra R, so this would be a perfect pack for me to buy. That's the thing. But the problem is, I am 70 blueprints away from getting the Valkyrie and 50 away from getting the Huayra R. So I could conceivably spend all my tokens on those packs and get within 10 blueprints of unlocking the Huayra R and the Valkyrie, and 10 blueprints away from starring up the Tuatara. So like, I would get a lot of blueprints, but just not enough to make to make any difference at all. That's why I'm thinking, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. If I had a few thousand more tokens, which I might, you know, I'm gonna see if I can get a few thousand more by the time the packs go away. If I can, then I will probably go for them. If not, then I probably won't. It's all a matter of, do I want to risk the odds? And with my current amount of tokens, I am thinking it's unlikely that I will get anything. Like start anything up or get any new cards. Just save for Venom. See, that would be nice, but I'm thinking it's unlikely the Venom will ever come for free-to-play players. And this car's drifting sucks bad. Yeah, we got just about the worst possible track for this car, because everybody, even the Corvettes, even though I'll get ahead of them on the straights, they'll just be able to pass me like crazy in the caves. Oh, only to get trade coins. I'll get a lot of them, which honestly isn't the worst thing, since I am trying to get epics now. I've golden maxed a few more cars recently, actually. I go and I can show you. There were a couple I got recently. I gold maxed the Huera recently. There was another car too. I think it was in a lower class. Let's see if I can remember. Can I sort by only gold? I can't. What was it? Anyway, I'll do a garage reveal or review soon anyway. But yeah, gold maxed some new cars recently. Does anybody know what season comes after Raging Bull and what events? That right in chat because you can't listen. Well, for everybody else who can listen, it should be on the wiki. If you go there, you should be able to see what comes after the update. But okay, what should be our next car? I see the 4GT MK2. You know what? I'll do that. I will do that. I'll show you how very poorly this car will perform because I only have it 2 stars. It's not gonna do very well. Wait, I didn't even say go. Hold up. GT Mark II. Yeah. I forgot to say go. Use F1. I'll probably use the F1 soon, but closer to Platinum, because it'll be more useful there. Yeah, it would make sense for the Raging Bull season to be on Switch because that update came out around a year ago. And Switch has always been about a year behind, so that's about what I would expect. I'm wondering if it'll ever catch up or if they're going to continually run it at a year behind all the time. I'm not sure. The Apollo next? I don't actually own the Apollo. Oh, the Apollo N, sorry. I thought you were talking about the IE. Yeah, I can do the Apollo N soon. Maybe not next. We'll see how this race goes. And of course, on the track where I'm using a slow car, I of course now use the car that would be better for anything but this track. Because this track is very top speed oriented. This variant in particular. I will count it as some sort of win if I'm able to at least get podium, though. Don't knock me down, please. Don't knock me down, please. You're gonna try, aren't you? Yep. I don't even think that was on purpose. I just think I got in his way. He was trying to go on the other route, and I was trying to go on this route. Yeah. Decent car, but just a very bad track for it, unfortunately. Big grip. Oh well. We will make our points back next race. To your point, I will use the Apollo N. I'm going to guarantee myself a win. Although, to be fair... Oh, I actually gained some rating. That happens when you're in gold. To be fair, I could get a very bad track for the Apollo N too, which would be anything very acceleration or nitro oriented. Because the Apollo N is not very much either of those things. Can use the Huracan after? Good idea. DBS, GTB, all good ideas. Classic Monster Cat. A lot of people hate the old Monster Cat, like this song and the ones from 2011, like the early days. I kind of have nostalgia for it. So while they might not be produced the best, I still have a soft spot in my heart for them. Yeah, weird song. I think I like the remix better. That's the case with, honestly, not a lot of Monster Cat songs. Like, most of the remixes aren't as good as the original. But in this case, I think it's better. Man, this race is taking a while to start. Right as I say that, it starts. I should just say that every race to get them to start quicker. I always forget which way on the track I'm going when I start in the cave. Because there's one version where it starts in the cave and it's facing the other direction, and you see the ships and the barrel that you have to go out to. But on this direction, it's better to stay closer to the inside. But I never know which one it is, because it all looks the same. Nope, not this time you don't. Sorry, bro. I saw you coming up there. Was not about to let another knockdown happen like that on my watch. To be fair, I just realized something. Even though I didn't stream last week, I kind of did, because I had the Snapdragon Pro Series. I keep wanting to call it ESL, even though it's not really ESL anymore. The Snapdragon Pro Series. If you guys watched that, what do you think? I know there was a little bit of drama in there having to do with a player that used the wrong car, and we caught it the second time, but not the first time. I do wish I had caught it the first time, and some of you may have no idea what I'm talking about. Not super important. But anyway, I mean, I just wanted to say, I wish I'd caught it the first time, but I also think that they shouldn't have even given people the ability to use the wrong cars in the races other than what they were supposed to. It was a whole interesting ordeal. But anyway, moving on from that, we will use the Huracan today, or use the Huracan next. Then we'll move on, I think, to the GTB. Got a few other cars too. Hey, Chef. Ooh, 1 a.m. Yeah, need your rest. But of course, you can always watch the archive.
Hello.
Once you max the Yesco, you'll start buying IDR blueprints from the class shop. That's a good idea. I think, honestly, those are the two most useful cars in the class shop. And actually, I had a similar idea as you, but I went for the IDR first. I maxed out that car. Didn't get epics for it. But I 5-starred it. And since then, I've been buying Yesco blueprints. I showed it a bit early in the stream, but I'm currently around halfway to 6-starring it, which is very exciting. Although I'm gonna need like 20 million credits or something to be able to actually 6-star it, so that's not quite as exciting. I do not have that much money right now, so trying to save up and not spend so much. Hope the weather you are is better than where I've been pretty gloomy these past few days. Oh, that's not good. Weather's been okay. Not much to speak of. And if I did speak of it, y'all could probably figure out where I lived, so I'm not going to do that. To be fair, though, being gloomy is better than being dangerously stormy. So I will take gloomy over that any day. Know when the levels will be coming to Asphalt 9 on the Nintendo Switch and other systems? Levels? What do you mean by levels? I realized something. I think one of the reasons why a lot of my music might sound like a little bit older style of EDM is because just I listened to a lot of it when I was growing up. Did they change the nitro sound a bit? I don't know, did they? At least the wildfires further north calm down a bit, so it's not super smoky here. That is nice. I was not affected by those wildfires, but I certainly heard that they were not good. Yeah, we're gonna skip this one. Hey, please try the Tau Design Zero Uno. Yes, I certainly can. Oh, the tracks, of course. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, those also will get added around a year after they were on Windows. So yeah, like Diego said, Greenland should be added pretty soon. The entire city had to part shut down how bad it got? Ooh, that is not, I did not realize it was quite that bad. How did I miss that nitro? Stop bumping me. They canceled like every event because of the air quality? Dang, dude, that sucks. Hopefully they have makeup events. Be kind of annoying if it was something they couldn't make up. I don't know how much, this is kind of completely off topic, but I don't know how much you guys are interested in like physical media and things like that. But I recently decided to start collecting some Blu-rays of movies that I really enjoy, so I don't have to always rent them or find them on a streaming service. So I've got a bunch back there on the shelf. I got a Blu-ray player for my TV as well, a 4K one actually. So I should be able to see these in very high quality. But anyway, is that anything you guys would be interested at all in seeing? I'm kind of a big movie nerd. If I did that, it'd probably be over on Furum TV, which you should go subscribe to, by the way. But yeah, thought I'd let you guys know about that. It's kind of cool. DVD/Blu-ray is underrated. Yeah, I mean, DVD is kind of gone out now. I mean, I definitely obviously prefer Blu-ray because it's much higher like resolution. But the Blu-ray player I got, wait, wrong car. Wrong car. No, where was it? The Blu-ray player I got has a feature that can upscale. I know it can upscale Blu-rays, but it can also upscale DVDs as well. So I think even if I had some DVDs and movies, I would be able to watch them in what would look like a higher quality than they actually have. I know what brand I got. The Blu-ray players, it's a Panasonic. I'm assuming that's what you meant. Watching into Blu-ray mainly applies to only have a 1080p screen. So Blu-rays are 1080p. The 4K Blu-rays are a special version that is 4K, but regular Blu-rays are 1080p, so they would go perfectly on your screen. I'm gonna get ahead of this guy before the bumpy thing kicks in. Nope, he tried it. He tried it. He tried to 360 me. That was 100% on purpose. I can guarantee you. There was no other reason somebody would do a 360 there. Did you guys see that? He just stopped in the middle of the road. Is that a my connection is bad kind of thing, or did that actually just happen? I mean, maybe I can catch up. Not likely, but we're kind of catching that. That was weird. Going a different way than that Vanda. Wait, maybe, hold on. Can I actually catch all the way back up? Hey, how about that? DBS, guys. DBS is underrated. If you haven't used a DBS in a while, use the DBS. Oh, thank you, Pinkish Purple, for the 2 Buckarooskies. Porsche 939, 935, 2019 MP2, because why not? Certainly. We can go do that. Thank you again very, very much. Stream sniping and Asphalt something else. Yeah, I mean, literally in this case, it really does feel like a stream snipe. I hate how toxic people can be in this game. I know, it's super annoying. Vanda's and her... It's always those cars, it's like the trifecta of toxic players. Huracan, Corvette, and Vanda. Because they're all the super super agile cars and everything. But okay. I'm glad I kept something for this and didn't play everything in the Grand Prix. Yo, what's up, Drive Safely? You stick to your 4 GTs? Well, that's certainly a choice. You thought I got a Sony or a Samsung Blu-ray player? I thought about it. I looked at multiple Blu-ray players. I originally was planning to get a Sony, but a lot of people online said the Sonys had issues with skipping on the discs, and they said that Panasonics typically didn't have that issue as much, so I went with the Panasonic instead. It's funny, one thing I've learned is that, you know, even though a bunch of these tech brands like LG and Sony and Samsung all make a lot of the same stuff, like TVs, Blu-ray players, soundbars, all that kind of stuff, very rarely does the same brand make the best of make the best of all of them. Like, if you want to get a really good TV, LG, I'd say, is one of the best options. For soundbars, it's actually Vizio. For Blu-ray players, apparently, it's Panasonic. It's the weirdest thing, and it's honestly not a bad thing either, because it kind of makes sense in the end, because if these companies mainly focus most of their efforts on one particular area, they will be able to make that better. Whereas if you had a company that tries to focus equally on everything, not one of those products is probably going to be the best, because they spread out all their efforts and research over all of them. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Made sense in my head when I said it. Am I going to see the new Mission Impossible? I am. I have tickets for Monday to go and see it. Early release time. I'm going to see it in IMAX in the biggest theater I can. I've heard so many good things about it. It currently has like a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it's Tom Cruise's like highest Rotten Tomatoes score ever, which is crazy. The worst quality of all of my streams. Are you saying the stream itself is bad quality? A little confused there. Impressive race, thank you. Releases on Tuesday in Canada. Yeah, it releases Tuesday here too, but for some reason there was like I don't know, like an early screening, early showing on July 10th. But when is the best and worst car series? Oh, good idea. Good question. So we're currently working on finishing that up. Hopefully the D-Class one will be finished by the end of this update. Should get that out hopefully in a couple weeks. So definitely you can look forward to that pretty soon. But okay, let's head back to MP1. Really bad on your screen. Are you in the highest stream quality? Are you sure YouTube didn't automatically switch you to 144 or something like that? Because it'll do that sometimes. It's annoying. Okay, let's use the F1LM as was requested before. Am I seeing Oppenheimer? Also, yes. So the place where I moved to, there's a big IMAX screen only about 10 minutes from my house. So I'm going to see all of the big movies in IMAX that I can, just because. Actually, I'm going to see Oppenheimer in 70mm film, which is apparently like the highest quality. And I've never seen a movie in that before, but Oppenheimer sounds like it's going to be something special. I mean, everything that I've heard about it has said that it's going to be definitely one of the biggest movies in a sense that Christopher Nolan has made. And there's been some memes going around, like, because he said there's no CGI shots in the movie. So a lot of people are thinking, oh, all the explosions are real. And I think he did say something like, the explosions in the movie are real in some regard. Like maybe they use miniatures. I don't think they blew up a real nuke or anything, but that'd be quite interesting. But I think what a lot of people don't understand is that there's a difference between CGI shots and VFX shots. So from what I understand, in film speak, a CGI shot is one where there's a virtual camera, where basically the entire shot is made inside a computer. Like it's literally just an animation shot, essentially. But a VFX shot is where you have a real camera and then you have just visual effects built into real stuff. So I'm pretty sure anything having to do with green screen would technically be a VFX shot. So just because there are no CGI shots doesn't mean there is no computer-generated imagery in the movie. It just means no shot is fully computer-generated. At least that is my understanding of it. Hopefully that made sense. Worst feature in Asphalt 9 IMO is the helicopter. Helicopters are annoying, especially on Scotland, when they're right where you want to land, especially then. Alright, F1LM does well in Platinum as always. Hopefully we'll be making another video about this at some point soon. Can I race my yes when I get to Legend League? Absolutely. How do you change stream quality? Should be in the settings. Is the Alfieri a good car to max out? It's okay. It's no longer a high-end C-Class car. It's kind of mid-C-Class, but it's fine. I would not spend tokens on it, if that's what you're asking. But otherwise, it's a fine one to start up. I wouldn't say it's wasteful necessarily to spend credits on it, if that's more where you're thinking. Absolutely, and there's a yes for absolute. That's funny. Anyway, what cars would you like me to use next, since I've gotten to Platinum League now? Was there any more in here that I remember hearing about? Oh yeah, the Sinar. Oh no, somebody said the Apex before, so we're gonna use the Apex. We're gonna see if this car can do decently in Platinum. And I'm only a few blueprints away from 4-starring it. Hopefully the car hunt will come back at some point and I'll be able to do that. You've been playing for 5 years and you just unlocked the Huera? Well, better late than never. Apex not max? Yeah, I don't really have time to do car hunts, unfortunately. Apex is very good at max. So I'm hoping to get it there, and I think I should be able to. The helicopter got you again. And it's gotten me so many times. No problem, Gladdy. I remember for a while after YouTube changed, it's still kind of annoying. YouTube made the whole changing quality thing. You have to go to another screen to do it. It's like before you could just click on settings and be right there, but now you have to go to like auto and then you have to choose something else in particular. It's just annoying. That was high. Ooh, that was an accident. Oh no, oh no. Imagine you could land on that. That'd be a funny shortcut. Did I just get bumped from behind? I think I did. Oh, hey, it's you again. Ooh. Ooh, hi, Joe. What? Wait. Did you guys see that? He 360'd and I knocked him down? What kind of luck am I having today? What is this? What is this? What? No idea what happened there. Do you think it was perfect nitro? I've never had perfect nitro beat a 360 before. That is unusual, to say the least. Watch your so know what to save tokens on. Nice. Definitely good to save tokens for the good cars. Much harder to unlock new cars, really becoming pay to win. Yeah, 100%. Okay, the last D-class car I think people wanted to play in was the Sin R1. After that, we'll move on to A-class with the Huera and some other cars. Perfect nitro. Yeah, maybe. It might. That's the only thing I can think of. If it wasn't the perfect nitro, I don't know what it could have been. So yeah, that's probably it. Good thing you maxed it in DS3 so you can wait to get in the Riot. Oh, you maxed the Apex in DS3? Interesting. I mean, if you weren't going for any of the higher cars, I guess that makes sense. I never tried to max out cars really inside their drive syndicates, mainly because I'm trying to just unlock as many cars. Okay, as that happened, as many cars as I can through them. Oh no, that's not good. I keep forgetting this car does not drift very well. We might get out of platinum. Okay, that guy does not have a good connection. Don't forget to buy SRT8 epics. Yes, I've been looking for those. I have not seen any recently though. I think I bought one in the store. I have a couple more. So you said to get it to 1679, I have to get everything except for acceleration, right? I want to make sure I get the right ones. House Fenner, it's okay. It's no longer one of the better S-Class cars. In fact, it's now one of the worst ones, if I'm being honest. It's still kind of, it's like low mid-tier S. It's fast, but the rest of its stats are kind of meh. Does it matter what stat I don't put the epic on, or does it have to be acceleration? You can demote these? Yeah, you have to go. Well, it depends. Some seasons you can, some seasons you can't. Usually you can though. Usually you have to drop like 20 or something like that. Okay, moving on to Platinum League cars. I do want to use my maxed out Huera, so we'll start off with that. As I said before, this will probably be a bit of a shorter stream. Not going to go for like 3 hours or something like I did before. Maybe 2 hours or so. We'll see how things go. Fenner would have been better if it did floats and punch drift. Very true. And honestly, I think one of the reasons that we used to think the Fenner was so good is because we didn't know about floaty drifting and punch drifting at the beginning of the game. That only came into play like 9 months to a year or so after the game was released. And so at that point, or before then, the Fenner, the other cars that now are considered better than the Fenner due to having floaty drifting would not have made a difference at that point. Also, I mean, it was very early on when that was discovered, and at that time there weren't actually a whole lot of S-Class cars that were much better than the Fenner, so it's kind of a combination of things. Wow, this car drives great. Very, very happy to gold this one. It definitely handles better. Handling was the last stat that I had to max out on this one, and it definitely feels smoother now. Yeah, feels very good. Only Epic SL goes plus A rank. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Am I playing Asphalt 8? I might play some Asphalt 8 today if you guys are interested. All right, trying to think, what other cars should I play? Well, behind A-class cars, the BC the cheapest to upgrade. It is, because it was the oldest one. And typically, no matter how good a car is, for the most part, newer ones will just be more expensive across the board than older ones. 918 Aperta Onyx. All right, we'll go with the first one that I saw. We'll go with the 918 next. And then we'll move on to the Aperta. All right, thanks, Malware. I will try to do that. Do you happen to know if there are any other cars that it's possible to make at 1679 rank? Probably not, but it'd just kind of be funny to have a bunch of them. What's my garage million? You mean like the garage level? I'm not sure, actually. I haven't checked in a while. Oh, we have 3. Wait, what are your other ones? And can I get them? I want to know. I must know. The stat that determines a car's rank the most is acceleration, followed by nitro, then handling, then top speed. Yeah, but that's a theory of yours. Interesting. So, top speed is last in that case? I guess that kind of does make sense as to why the CCXR would be higher than the Tuatara. The only reason I can think for that happening. I wonder if there is an actual way to test that theory, or if that's something that only Gameloft will be able to figure out. I mean, considering how much other stuff people have figured out in this game, there might be a way. Waiting in Legend League, I will be there shortly. Shouldn't take but a few more races. Unless, of course, I have to use a very bad car, which I'm hoping not to do, or I get knocked down. That's the problem with Classic. I don't like playing Classic so much in multiplayer because of all the knockdowns, and just especially on stream. But okay, let's do the Aperta next. Oh, Jameer be one of the highest ranked cars in the game. It's all because of the acceleration. It does. That's a very good point. It does have a very good acceleration. So I'm getting close to 5-starring my Vanda. I've been buying blueprints in the Legend store whenever they have credits for them. How much more do I have for this? Okay, so I maxed out top speed and acceleration here. I have handling and nitro left to do with 1 on each. So I need 6 more Aperta blueprints. How much do these cost? Like 12, 15,000 or something? That'd be expensive. On most cars, though. Top speed and acceleration are the most important ones. So on almost every car that I have epics for, I go for acceleration and top speed first, and then nitro and handling last. Because top speed helps you in the majority of the race, and then acceleration helps you when you're getting started or around turns and stuff like that. So. Wow, kicking things off with a bang, are we, Tibby? Wait, is it pronounced Thibby or Tibby? Is the H silent? Do I prefer Golden BC or Golden Aperta? Well, I don't have the Golden Aperta, but I would probably say Golden Aperta. The Aperta is ever so slightly better than the Huayra overall. Huayra is like 99% as good, though. Thing is, Huayra, or the Aperta has better acceleration, so that's one of the main things that it has going for it. It just feels like a lighter car too. The Hoyer is obviously very easy to drive and very fun, but the Aperta feels even more light. Just a very easy car to drive. And as we can see in this right here, we're getting super far ahead of everybody else. That was an accident. Gave us enough nitro for a 360 though, so I am not complaining too much. Did I 6-star yes go? Not yet. Should be able to in a few weeks though. Maybe like 2 months or something like that. I'm about halfway. I only have around 40 or so blueprints left. If I do 5 a week, that'll be about 8 weeks. So 2 months or so, I'll have a max yes go. 6-star yes go, I should say. I probably will wait until then to make a video rather than doing one about 5-star. Aperta's more agile plus lighter. Yep, that's how it feels. Hey, 1687, same rank as the Gold Max SRT8. I missed your message earlier, Malware. 911 GT1 Evolution and Jaguar F-Type are 1679. Interesting. What do you think about threads? I know you have an account there. Just want to know your opinion. Ooh, great question. So my first impression was that it just seems very bare bones. It doesn't seem like a bad platform necessarily. I just think there's not a lot. It's not a lot right now. There's not a whole lot going on. I mean, there's not hashtags. There's not direct messaging. You can't even switch accounts. I have to log out then log back in if I want to go to a different account. So it's like, obviously, the most basic parts about it are there. They function decently well. But there's not enough to it, I think, that if it stays this bare bones, I don't think it will be able to last a very long time. It really feels like Instagram and Twitter had a baby. That's literally what it feels like. It's like 50-50. Oh yeah, I remember that. Back in Asphalt 8, we called the Vanda the goat all the time. Vanda's probably the most hated car in Platinum League. Yeah, it's kind of overtaken the Huracan and the Corvette as being one of the most hated cars. What's yellow and can't swim? A school bus full of children. Well, you're not necessarily wrong about that. Fingertones and F1LM packs to 5-star it. 5-star F1LM will still do very well. You'll still completely demolish almost every other car in B-Class multiplayer. Especially in Slipstream. I had the F1LM at 3 stars for a long time, and even then it was pretty good. Not as good. Not the powerhouse that it is at max, but it was still decent. Sorry. I didn't want to risk going too far to the right and wrecking. I am sorry. Oh, sorry, you're right. I did not read the rest of your message. Race was starting. Had a 5-star, did not manage to have it 4-star, did not manage to 5-star it. Well, hopefully the packs will come back and you'll be able to do that. I mean, the F1LM, even if you did not manage to start up, it's still a worthwhile car to have spend tokens on. I also feel bad for that guy. It's like he was exactly where I needed to land. Can't do sign yet, not in Legend League yet. Can do sign next. Well, we're getting close though. All right, what were the other cars? Let's see. Oh, of course, the Onyx. Gotta use the Onyx. Hoping to also max this car soon too. Where is it? There it is. Only 23 more blueprints to go. But I don't know how to get them. Panamera vid win should be soon. I actually have a couple people giving me races in that car. Yeah, got a couple people in that. So we'll probably have another dual race there, or how do I say? Dual person video. It just silent but with an H. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Thibaut, I'm assuming how that's pronounced. That is the most French name I've ever heard. Yeah, you could very much mess up. Please tell me I got that correct. Thibaut sounds correct based on what I would imagine a French pronunciation of that name to be. But I can tell why you went with Tibby. At least there's not quite as many ways to butcher it. The mini Valhalla, yeah, it kind of is. It's certainly not as good as the Valhalla, but it's fun enough. It just doesn't have that OP feel that the Vanda has. Fear and Bruto multiplayer today. That one was 100% not intentional. I am unintentionally brutal today. And that should be Legend League. Yes, alrighty. The Onyx is pretty much a discount Valhalla. Definitely one of the best cars to get in, what's it called? Man, I haven't played them in so long I've forgotten what it's called. The Starway, that's it. The best one obviously is the Speedtail, but the Onyx is probably second best. Hey, nice. Tybalt, yeah. I mean, looking at it, that's how it's spelled, just based on, just based on phonics. But I know in France, the T is silent a lot of the time, like in Chevrolet. Chevrolet is a French name, even though it's an American company. That's why the T at the end is silent. So I figured it was the same with Thibaut. So glad I got that. Makes up for all the names I've butchered. Is a new Grand Prix worth it? Maybe. I would say, again, not a car worth spending a lot of tokens on. If you can get it without spending a lot of tokens on it, probably worth it decently. Oh, by the way, guys, I am using the low latency for the stream today. I might try ultra low latency next time, because that should make things even snappier. Like, when I ask a question, you guys will hear it sooner. Yeah, 935 more expensive Club Sport. It's just not that fast, if I remember correctly. Just not that great. Right? Why is every new car now 900 tokens 10 times and they're not even that great? It used to be only the best cars, like the Kings were the ones that got 900. Now, it seems like almost everything is 900 unless it's just the bottom of the barrel car. Ridiculous. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to S-Class. The first car for S-Class that I saw a while back. And I'm going to get it out of the way now because people always say it. Is going to be the Cyan. I don't want to play it later. I want to play it now. So send me S-Class cars to play. Or A-Class, if you still want me to. Even the Genty, which is 4 years old, is 900. Is it? Wow. It's kind of... I mean... I guess I can understand that a bit better because when the Genty came out, it was it Genty ever a king? It was either a king or very close to being a king. And so it was one of the best A-Class cars when it first came out. So I can sort of understand that. Has GameLoft ever reduced the cost of the packs from 900 to 700? Because if they could do that, that'd be cool, but knowing GameLoft, they never will. They'll never do that. They'll never... Reducing prices? Game was like, reducing prices? What are we, a thrift shop? No. They need to. It would certainly give them some more goodwill in the community. Ha, goodwill, thrift shop, get it? I didn't even mean that when I said that. Never mind. I think the sign purple is 2 stars, right? Oh yeah, that's right. I made a bunch of these cars green due to... How am I just randomly knocking people down today? Anyway, I think I made this car green due to a bet last time. Can make it purple now. Tryon, Lycan, Sheeran, Veneno, Fenner. When everybody gives a different car, it's hard to decide what to pick first. Why don't I have the games music on? Copyright, my friend, copyright. I think I would be okay because being in the creator program, Gameloft is supposed to license these songs to us, but I've just had so many situations in the past where I've gotten things copyrighted for seemingly no reason, so I just avoid anything copyrighted nowadays. I only play the creator's safe mode on Monster Cat music, meaning that I have the Monster Cat Gold license for my channel. And so that licenses all of these, most Monster Cat songs for it. So that's what I use for the most part. Genti was originally 750 and increased to 900 later on. Really? Okay. Did not expect that. Let's make the cyan back to purple while we're still thinking about it. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Okay, next up, let us do the... let's start lower and end higher. So I'm going to do the Veneno next. Only most songs, what are excluded from gold? Good question. So I don't know exactly why. But there's some artists in particular, like I think Tristram, a lot of his songs are excluded. There might be a few more as well. But there's some songs that for whatever reason, I guess Monster Cat isn't able to license out. Maybe it has something to do with their agreement when they sign the song or the artist. Maybe the song is also signed somewhere else, and so they don't have the full rights to it. I don't really know, but it's something... I know it's a large majority of the songs that you can actually use with gold. It's just a few that you can't. Is a Veneno easy to get? Pretty easy, I would say. I think you can get it in career nowadays. Big Shame Love Tristan stuff. I know, right? I mean, I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure most of their songs you can't use with gold. Like they're not licensed to use, I should say. Lancer, okay, I will bet any one of you he is going to leave the race in the first 10 seconds. That is the only reason you ever see Lancer in Legend League. If anybody doesn't know this, what a lot of people do if they want to get into a lower league on purpose. For most people, the reason for that I think is to gain rep. Yep, there he goes. He disconnected just like I expected. That rhymed. Didn't even need to. But yeah, they'll leave either to get more rep or for some other reason. I've done it in the past because I wanted to get into a lower league to test a worse car. Most people probably don't do it for that reason, but that's come on. That's probably why a lot of times you see these Lancers and like Z4s and these bad cars in these higher leagues. Because they don't want to use a higher end car in case... Rip. In case they need it. Hey, somebody else wrecked it like the same place as we did. We're not last. Okay. That's good. I was afraid I wasn't going to leave this one anyway since there's only 4, so I wouldn't go down that much rating, but... Still. Not a fun turn. Man, I haven't wrecked there in a long time. Not only lower themselves for leagues, but for series points. That's a good point also. You're probably right. For rep and series points. That's a very long name. Is that the longest name you could make? I don't even know what language that is. Some kind of crazy character. Look at this. It fills the whole screen. It's rare that you see a scrolling username. I mean, my username isn't quite as long as the end, but yeah, that's unusual. I care for the milestones. Yeah, the milestones really give you better rewards than even mostly the rewards from this. Because like these rewards, yeah, they're good, but like they're not the best. But then in here, you can get like tons of tokens and stuff. Now a lot of them are locked behind the multiplayer pass, which is annoying. Like most of the tokens. This one's not though. That is pretty high up though. Arabic names tend to be long, but it's only the same character repeat. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure he only did that to get a very long name on purpose. Okay, let's move on. Let's use the Lycan. I'm trying to do lower end to higher end cars in general so that we'll see. Oh, Cones Regera buff. I am certainly excited to try that one then. Did its drifting get buffed or something? Legend Pass is now half the length and you must still pay $10. I know, right? The Legend Pass used to last a whole update, but now they have 2 seasons per update. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Gameloft eventually makes 3 seasons per update, so you have to pay for the Legend Pass 3 times. That would be annoying, but would not put it past them. Turn my car bright white. Now, why would I do that? I would stand out like a sore thumb. Hey, we got Jenna Ortega in the race again. Let's go. Be funny if she actually played Asphalt 9. You know, sometimes I wonder how many just random celebrities have accounts in these racing games, or just mobile games in general. How many celebrities have these accounts that they just go on and play in, and nobody will ever know it's them? Obviously, this is not actually the person. Like we have Taylor Swift in Legions United, obviously not actually Taylor Swift, but I've always just thought that that'd be a funny thing to figure out, like how many celebrities have burner accounts in games that they enjoy. Not burner accounts, but you know, accounts that nobody would know it's them. Ooh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I don't like this. Okay, we passed him. Hey, it went the right way this time. How about that? Usually when I try to do a 360 on that... Hey, it worked again. Oops. Now that was an accident. How many times can we do it in a row the correct direction? Let's see. Can we make it 4? Hey, we did it. We're actually getting better at those. Feel bad for the guy knocked down. Sorry, Savage J. You still came in 4th though, so not the worst. Do I have GT3 RS? I do, yes. Taylor Swift, yeah, he's actually Jack Davis. I know that. I have no idea who Pro Team Jenna Ortega is though. Probably some guy who really likes Jenna Ortega. What was next? Let's see. Next up, let's use the Fenner, because people did ask for this one. Can I use the 911 GT3 RS? Would not be very good in S-Class, unfortunately. Yes, they did. AR-12 and Black Panther had some kind of, like, rivalry thingy in Asphalt 9 at some point. About a year ago, something like that. Wait, Max Verstappen is in Asphalt 9? Oh wait, fake account. Oh, I see what you mean. So it's just somebody named that. Be funny if he was actually in the game though. Or he played. I wonder if he would be good at it. I don't actually know too much about the guy. I don't really follow real life racing all that much, but I know he's a big name in racing. I know, Rio. I'm just playing the Fenner to get it over with. Then we'll move on to bigger and better things. Ooh! 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 Don't do it. Don't do it! Don't do it! Whew. I'm glad I was in Shockwave. Oh no! Oh, Racer Vest, good to see you! I don't think that was on purpose. But still, funny. When did Regera get a buff? Probably, it was this update, right? Fenner just slows down so much around the corners and doesn't drift super tight. It's not the worst. I think the Fenner is overhated, but still not great, obviously. Ha! 2 in 1 race. Okay, that's karma for all the knockdowns. We're leaving this one. That is karma for all the knockdowns I have done throughout this stream so far. Hey, Pluto, what's up? Got a bit of a late stream here today. It's gotta be late for you. It's gotta be like midnight or something, doesn't it? My voice keeps going out. That's why I have water. Yeah, the light cams drifting is definitely better. Now we'll move on to some actually decent cards. Let's use the Tryon Nemesis. 20 to midnight? Ah, so you're 6 hours ahead. Gotcha. Yeah, it keeps changing between 6 hours and 7 hours, depending on whether the US is under daylight savings time. Yes, that was indeed a murder. I tried to avoid it, tried to stay in Shockwave as long as I can, but it was not enough. So you say the Fenner is near the bottom of S-Class. It's certainly lower. I don't know whether to call it low mid-tier or like high low tier, but it's certainly in the lower half, I'll tell you that much. Quite possibly in the lower third. But just assuming you're talking about based on event times, dude, stay away. I don't know how it actually like compares to the rest of the cars in terms of times on tracks. Because I assume it still does okay on tracks like Himalayas or whatever, but obviously it's not going to do so well in anything twisty. Just because of that bad drifting. Can we beat this Yesko? What do we think? Yeah, we got it. Cool. Very nice, very nice, very nice indeed. I will do Regera. I'll do the Regera next, in fact, just for you, E. You found me? Oh, nice. That was you, Pluto. Congrats. Oh, you tried to kill me? Well, I'm glad I avoided you then. Yeah, that is rare, though, that people can find me on their first try. Usually it takes a while. All right, let's do the Regera next. I want to see what all this buzz about the buff is all about. What's my sensitivity? 50%, I think. I don't think I ever changed it. Use Sheeran. We'll probably use Sheeran after the Regera. A long song. 6 minutes. Hey, Scorch. Are you late? Well, you're probably about halfway through the stream or so. So not late, but not early. You're kind of right in the middle. I'm gonna love the buff. I am super curious about what this buff is. I mean, overall, I think the Regera is better than the Tryon, but Tryon may still be better. Tryon will be better in some instances. Boy, we got Pingu, nice. I always try to go as low on that as I can. Oh, yeah, you're not kidding. That drifting is better for sure. Is that the only thing that's improved? Dude, this makes the Regera so much more fun already. What are these streaming times? Oh, I had to do something earlier today, so I couldn't stream my regular time. And I just like to take these opportunities to stream at a time for the people that cannot join at my normal stream time, and to just have a more chill stream in general. Because I usually get about half the viewers at this time as I do at my regular time. Just a little bit more chill, not as much pressure, not as much going on, just a little fun stream. Regera looks are top of the top. They're okay. I still don't love Koenigsegg's very not flashy way of designing their cars. Let's just say it's sophisticatedly good though. It's definitely one of the better Koenigsegg designs. Yeah, the drifting is definitely better. Lewis Hamilton, that is another name that I hear all the time in the racing field of things. Can we get the Terzo next? We can probably play in the Terzo. Yep, you did tell me, Kaylor. I'm yawning and I don't know why. I got a lot of sleep last night. Oh, hey, we got a Feek. Hold on, is a Feek streaming right now? Hello, Afiki. I messed that one up. Well, we are going to get second place. I can guarantee you that much. Our Racer Best is streaming. Oh, so it appears that I was probably on his stream when he knocked me down, huh? Wait, is that why you came to my stream, Pluto? Because I was like, wait, you joined after it happened. How did you know? Or maybe I don't know anything. Can you floaty drift around this corner? I always wondered that. Well, I did not do it correctly because I went the wrong direction, but can you? That is the question. Only the drifting, the handling is still the same. Yeah, the drifting was definitely tighter, which I appreciate. That's just one of the things I never really liked about the Regera. The drifting was not tight. You can float there. Good to know. Yeah, you did. Haha. I am become a detective. Also brought Azimo. Hey, GG Afik. Good to race you. Me and Racer Best are streaming at the same time, it appears. Yeah, I punch instead. Yeah, I mean, I usually punch around that corner too. I've never actually 360'd around there before. I was just curious to know whether it was something that is useful to do or not. Okay, and now to embarrass myself, we're going to play in the Terzo because it keeps being asked for. And we are going to not make it yellow, green, because I'm not going to embarrass myself quite that much. Speedtail, yes. We'll do Speedtail and Yesco after this to make up for the rating that we are about to lose. Gotta keep things interesting. Ooh, close eyes for 10 seconds. Use cars I see first in chat. Okay, so like the first car I see when I open my eyes. Okay, I will do that after this race ends. Okay, As soon as the race ends, so get ready. As soon as the race ends, I will close my eyes. First car I see after I open my eyes, I will play in. So you know how much delay the chat has, so plan accordingly. Oops, sorry, dude. To be fair, I don't feel too bad about knocking down Huracans, because they've knocked me down so many times. Like, what? Okay, hold on. He bumped me from behind. I was not in any shockwave at all. I was not in nitro at all. You cannot tell me that was perfect nitro, because I was not in any nitro whatsoever. Somebody explain that knockdown, please. Nope. Not risking it. Okay. When I say, okay, closing my eyes now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, go. Yes, go. Yep, that's the one I expected everyone to put. It was indeed the Esco. Ooh, you were 1 second too late, Scorch. You put SRT8 1 second after I saw it. Although, I could do the challenge again. That's honestly a fun challenge. Not gonna lie. But it has come out in my favor this time. Green Yesko. Yeah, I have so many left over from before. Bit on 5-star Yesko. Most likely not. Oh no, it's green. Most likely not, because I'm very close to 6-starring it, and I don't think it would make a whole lot of sense to do one at 5-star and then 6-star. I don't know, we'll see. I have a lot of other videos in the backlog right now though, so I'll probably focus on those first. What was that? Hi, Huracan. Don't knock me down. Stop spinning! Very good at 5 stars. I just had a bad bit at the beginning. How about some Torino footage? You can help with that. Yeah, for sure. You can DM me about that. I don't know if I made a video about that at all yet, so absolutely. I will take you up on that one. Okay, let's do the speed tail next. In 7th grade, you would play 360s everywhere out loud in class, and it was funny. The teacher got mad and took your phones. That's the best story about any song of mine I've ever heard. Do it again. I dare you. Yeah, the Troidion really is forgotten. It's very good overall, but not many people got it because it wasn't good enough to be a king, so a lot of people went for it. It's weird. Anyway. Alright, we got Pluto in the Chimera, and we got a Feek as well. You hate Torino? Wait, do you mean Toridion or Torino? Those are two different cars, right? Oh shoot! Nope, bad. I realized too late. Dude, get out of my way. Anyways, big rip for me. Can we please pass some people? Very good. How many more can... I hate that corner so much. I hate that corner so much. Why is there an invisible wall there? I've never understood that. Never understood that. Ripperooskies. Oh well. Yep, a lot of rip in that race. Hate Rome more than Auckland? Fair. That is fair. What? Nope, my game keeps resizing. Okay, stop that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alrighty, what should we play next? Zenvo, I like that idea a lot. I almost wrote Gop instead of Go. Trina is enjoyable to drive, but mid-excel makes it not reliable enough in multiplayer. Oh, okay. That's that weird-looking car from Asphalt 8, isn't it? I want to make sure I'm not thinking of the wrong car. Yeah, it really is the Fenner 2.0, but lighter. And it can actually floaty. How about that? Put a cold water bottle into the motor of your laptop. That's one way to do it. Trino Super... Okay, cool. That's the one I was thinking of. Didn't know if there was another Torino I had completely forgotten about. Dude, I hate Classic. One little bump at the beginning and you're behind for the rest of the race. I hate Classic. Do I have to say this many times again? I hate Classic. At least I wasn't last, but what was that? What was that garbage? Pana Miracle. Is it that good? Ghost multiplayer always goated. Yeah, maybe we can say it's goat multiplayer. That sounded better in my head. Moving on. Let's use a better car. What car should we use that is better than the ones I've been using so far? Panamera is amazing. I've heard it's very good. I have not gotten much of a chance to play it yet, though. Try Nemesis. I did already play the Tryon. We could do it again. Man, it's so annoying. I don't have any of these cars, so I can't play S-Class Elite anymore. Tryon, Rimac. Rimac. When will I do top 5 worst movies? Not a bad idea. You know, I've thought about it. I have a few already. One I just watched the other day. I made a tweet about this. So you want to know something interesting? Alex Garland is a very interesting director. If you saw my tweet, you know what I'm about to say. But Alex Garland, he directed 2 of my favorite movies of all time. Ex Machina and Annihilation. Both in my top, 50 favorite movies of all time. They're great. Then he comes out and directs a TV show called Devs, which is also great. I loved it. A lot more than most people, actually. I think a lot of people are kind of on it. I love that show. And then, after 3 absolute bangers, he comes out with this movie called Men, which is the most steaming pile of garbage I've ever had the displeasure of watching. That's gonna be one of them. That's gonna be one of my least favorite movies. Other than that, though, let's see what else. Midsummer. I kind of hated that movie. It's generally liked, but I thought the ending it didn't sit right with me. If you've seen it, you might know what I mean. Not a badly made movie at all. And really none of these are. I mean, even Med was made well. I just thought it was horrible. What else? Don't do it. What else? Honestly, I don't hate a lot of movies. It's really rare that I walk out of a movie just being like, I'm never watching that again, that was horrible. More often than not, I'm just like, that was fine. Don't really care. Those are the 2 I can think of right now. I do have an IMDb page that you can check my ratings on. I might do Letterboxd at some point too, but I do have IMDb. I'll have to go check and see what my lowest rated movies on there are. George Lucas is good. My favorite director of all time is Nolan. I'm certainly looking forward to Oppenheimer, but worst movies? I'm trying to think of other ones. Can't really think of too many more right now. Oh, Knock Knock was awful. If you've seen that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Is that the name? Yeah. It's a rare Keanu Reeves misfire. And the thing is, it's kind of weird too, because Ana de Armas is in it. I really like her in movies, and Keanu Reeves, but the movie itself is just horrible. Don't watch it. Those are 3. If there's any more, I will let you know. Wait, Barbie movie got banned in your country. Wait, is that Vietnam? I know it got banned in Vietnam because there was a controversial map in it, which I know nothing about, so I just heard that. Will I watch Barbie? Yes, I will. I'm going to see Barbie and Oppenheimer on the same day. I'm going to get me a Barbenheimer shirt and go to it in that. That'll be funny. Now, as far as I know, it has something to do with the map. Like some territorial dispute. Completely polar opposite films. It's so funny they're coming out on the same day. You want to know the funniest part? I'm gonna move on to the next race, so I'm actually racing and not just talking. Ooh, my favorite Monster Cat song. Anyway, funniest part is apparently Barbie and Oppenheimer, their press screenings were on the exact same day at the exact same time. So all of the movie reviewers I watched have made posts like, which one do I choose? Do I choose Barbie or Oppenheimer? Which one do I choose? Because they have to choose which premiere to go to. And for me, I think it's an obvious choice. I would much rather go to Oppenheimer any day, just because I think the spectacle of Oppenheimer will be better than the spectacle of Barbie. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it's gonna be. Now, that being said, Barbie is tracking to open to a higher amount of money than Oppenheimer is. So it's possible that any reviews might get more views. I don't really know. I know Sean Chandler, one of my favorite movie reviewers, he said he was going to do Oppenheimer. So I that's what I would do too. If I were a movie critic and I had to make that decision, I would also go for Oppenheimer first over Barbie. But I will be seeing both. Let me know if you would like me to make reviews of them. Hey, it's the place where Elite Joe wrecked. That's where I will always remember that spot. If you watch the Snapdragon Mobile Open, you will know what I'm talking about. I hate it when I bump somebody from behind. Come on. Let's get past them. All right, come on. There we go. Dude's a map. Most people agreed. I don't know anything about that dispute. I'm very far away from it, so I can't really say anything of value on it. I just think it's... I've never understood why governments will ban an entire movie due to one tiny little aspect of it. Just in general, regardless of what it is, just a tiny little thing that the government doesn't disagree with, they'll ban the whole movie. I don't get that. Just in general. No CGI in Oppenheimer. Okay, so I did talk about this a little bit earlier in the stream, but while there's no CGI shots in Oppenheimer, that doesn't necessarily mean there's no VFX shots. So CGI shots is like fully CGI, no real stuff at all, but there could still be VFX shots, which are like composites and stuff like that. But yeah, certainly looking forward to Oppenheimer. It's also Nolan's first R-rated film in like 20-something years. Snapdragon AP commentary is so cringe. VFX and CGI, some of it can be. I mean, if you have green screen, you could have like real people doing stuff, but then have a CGI background, which would technically be considered a VFX shots, right? You're right. You are the film stone, so tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong on this. That's just what I heard. What was wrong with the map? It had something to do with a territorial dispute. VFX isn't always CGI, CG is always VFX. Makes sense. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, you are correct. VFX doesn't have to be CGI. You are correct about that. I misunderstood. Senna will just do bad. Can we see a pack opening? What kind of pack opening? I mean, I don't really have any packs that I am looking forward to open right now. I do not have the BXR blade, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, thanks, Scorch. The 9- line, that's what it's called. What's funny is that the line is on the map is only 8 dashes. Stop walking through and get to racing. Yes, if people would give me cars to race in. Give me cars, guys. I will race if you give me cars. I'm not sorry. I'm not doing this, Senna. I am sorry. Actually, you know what? Why not? Let's do it. Let us just do it. If I lose rating, so be it. Batista, Centenario. Ooh, that's one that I have not played in a while. Acoustic on Monster Cat. Racer Bet should be put as commentator on one of the ESLs. That'd be interesting. I always wondered how Gameloft actually... I don't even know if Gameloft does it. or how they choose who will be their commentators. Because I've gotten asked for most of them. Unfortunately, a lot of the in-person ones I wasn't able to attend. But I'm just curious how they decide who they ask. I hate Classic! I also hate it when my voice cracks. Come on, let me just... Dude, why? This is just annoying. Come on, let me just get by, please. All right, let's see. Can we pass somebody at the last second? Nope, not gonna happen. Oh well. If your commentator doesn't know anything about the game, it's cringe to listen to. So do they just kind of talk about it at like the most surface level? That's kind of how I would do it if I didn't know anything about it. Abominable and Uncharted got banned before. Abominable and Uncharted. I've never actually seen either of those movies. I've heard neither of them is like amazing though, so. Alright, anyway, let's move on. Let's do the Batista. Hopefully we get a car that's actually, a track that's actually decent for this car. I'm driving the Senna Max, not as fun as you remembered it to be. Maybe that's because there's been a lot of more cars recently that have also kind of had that same kind of feel to it. The Senna was one of the first cars that really did that. Very low top speed, very high handling, drifting. And there's been so many since then that have kind of copied that. Uncharted is painfully average, at least much better than Netflix's Resident Evil. I have heard so many bad things about Netflix's Resident Evil. I have not even had any interest in watching it whatsoever. Himalaya, of course. Of course, Himalayas. You guessed correctly. You just gotta guess the opposite of whatever track would be good for the car that you're driving, and that's what you're going to get. At least there's the Vanda in here. Actually, we might do okay. And we got both nitros. How about that? I'm feeling somewhat okay about this race. If we don't get knocked down, that is. I knew it. I knew it. I should just predict it now. Just be like, well, I'm going to get knocked down in this race. Hello, Mon from South Africa. Cool. I actually did a report of sorts on South Africa when I was younger. Very interesting country. Well, did not do great. Okay, now the next car we use, whatever it is, most likely we're gonna get something bad too. You use miles per hour too? You're like one of the only people I've seen who actually uses that. FXXK. Centenario. Okay, we'll do a Centenario, Pluto. I'm hoping we do better in this than we did in the Senna or the Batista. Egoista, also a good option. After these few races, we'll probably see if anyone's available to do club races. Maybe do some Asphalt 8 for a little while. And end off the stream. Oh, by the way, I probably will be able to make an apartment tour video at some point soon. I have some of my final bits of furniture being delivered later this week. So yeah, hopefully that will happen pretty soon. Doing the recording for Torino now? Nice. Be funny if you find me in a race. I have been in some, I've been in I think 2 videos of other people on my channel before when they were recording and I just so happened to be in it, in the same races. Have I seen Redline? I might have. I'm glad I shockwaved when I did. Don't knock me down, please. That's a fast car behind me. What are you? Oh, you're a Speedtail. And of course the bump. Oh, the bump. Just like the one on, Buenos Aires. Wonderful. I hate Classic. Oh, thanks, George. All right, what should we use next? Yeah, Centenari and FSXK are not that great. We're probably going to do the FSXK next, then the Egoista, and then go on to the next one, the club races. All right, let's do this one. Oh, man, I've not driven these cars in quite a while. Sheeran. Maybe I'll do another Sheeran. We'll see. Is Speedtail good at 4-star, 5-star? I mean, mine's at 5-star and it's pretty good. Tell you what, I'll do the Sheeran next, Afik. Hopefully we'll be able to find each other. That would be pretty cool. Oh, sorry. Oops. Maybe not then? This is my permanent home for years. Yes, I am planning to stay here for hopefully at least 4 or 5 years, something like that. Yeah, so I've purchased more like actual furniture for it than I ever have before, because all of the apartments I had before were in college, and I had to move like every year or two, so I never really got much. I was like, well, I'm gonna have to move it all in a year anyway. Oh, hi, Afik. Every single time. Every single time. I just expect it at this point. Nope, nope. I can't win. Maybe the Egoista will be better. Hi, Pluto. I knew it! I knew it! I knew you were gonna try something. Okay, I'm going a different route. I'm sorry. You are not going to knock me down. Actually, you might. I knew it. Okay. All right. Well, you got your wish, Pluto. GG, but not GG. More like BG, am I right? I did call it. I knew it. When I saw you slowing down, I was like, he's gonna try to 360 me. Okay, Egoista time. No, not that one. The other one. The other low-end A-class or S-class Lamborghini, of which there are many. I like this song a lot too. Oh, you want to know the most annoying thing about my apartment though? Overall, it's great. I love it here. But the one annoying thing, other than the fact that it's new and so packages oftentimes don't get delivered to the correct place or they have to call, and that's a big thing, but multiple times I've been cooking burgers and the smoke alarm has gone off for no reason. There hasn't even been any smoke and the smoke alarm has gone off. It's so sensitive. And it's not even really close to the kitchen either. It's right behind me, pretty much. And that's why I have the fan on the bookshelf, because I tried pointing the fan at, like, directly at the smoke alarm to stop it from going off when I'm cooking. It still didn't work. It actually worked once, but it didn't work the second time. So I'm thinking, okay, what can I do to... I should have called it. What can I do to stop it going off every time I cook burgers? Because, like, I have a smokeless grill. It literally doesn't smoke, and yet the smoke alarm still goes off. I don't understand it. No, it's happened twice since I moved here, and I've only lived here for 2 months. 2 of the 3 times I have cooked burgers, it has gone off. So I don't know what to do. Some places I've seen you can try covering it up with the shower cap, take the batteries out. I've heard that, but I don't know if that's illegal, but it's certainly something you're not supposed to do. I'd rather just cover it up and then uncover it after I'm finished cooking. Because if an inspector comes through, you probably can be fined if you take the batteries out of your smoke alarm. Wait, you were Jenna Ortega, George, you were? We play keyboard or controller? Oh, hi, Fenner. Hello, low-end S-Class car. I play keyboard here. I do play controller in Forza now. Icona. Okay, we'll get through them all. Let's do Icona as our final one. Extended the burger cooking skill. The alarm had to warn about my extension. Oh, so it's like, warning, this guy makes good burgers. That would be nice. It's like alerting my neighbors, come get your burgers here. I already answered your question, random fortune user, but the Speedtail is good at both 4 and 5 stars. That would be fun, of course, Tibby. Definitely nothing non-fun about that. Bergam Films. I've actually gotten a lot more into cooking recently. I don't know about making like a cooking video or channel or whatever though, because I don't think I'm that good. Just remove the alarm from the holder and put it back when you're done cooking. See, I'm worried about accidentally messing it up if I mess with it and then it not actually working, and if there was a fire, it wouldn't go off. So that's why I'm thinking it might be better to just cover it up when I'm cooking. And oh, you stop it. Can we beat this other Icona? Can we do it? I'm... Oh! No, the answer is no. We're losing so much rating today. Ah, the Christmas lights are still here. Very cool. We're getting knocked down again, aren't we? No. Actually, maybe. Are we? Are we? It's close. It is a close one. Big rip. Yeah, I mean, I'm still above 1750. Oh, you won. Nice. GG, Ashish. Okay, well, I think now it is time to do some club races. Am I going for the Grand Prix? I'm going to try, if I can sandbag it. Which I might have failed at, but I'm going to try. Yeah, that's not a good race. GG to you, Gary, as well. Okay. Is anyone online? Nobody's online. I'm going to take a break from club races this stream then, because nobody's online. And what if we just go play some Asphalt 8? To end the stream off. What do we think about that? When we're all set back perfectly. Yeah, it's probably not going to work. I mean, unless anyone's in the, it's a glitch. Okay, I will try once. I will message and I will say that stream club races. Oh, you're there, Mal. Okay, we'll do it, malware. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Let me just message on Legions United Discord and see if this works, or see if anyone's there. Okay, let's see if anyone shows up. Oh, you did not bring laptop. RIP. Malware, since you are the only one in Legions United in the chat, what would you like to play? Oh, 3 online now. Okay, I think my thing worked. Oh wait. I gotta actually click in the thing. Imagine you join LU for the stream. That'd be funny. There's always one player online. That's true, so maybe it was a glitch. I do not recognize the song at all. We might just do 1 or 2 of these because I kind of want to do a bit of Asphalt 8 too. How are we looking on the Clash? I usually try to sign up on the last day because oftentimes that gives better matchmaking. Good to see you, Tibby. Have a good night. It's very late. It's so late. It's early. Yep. Tryon. Okay. Tryon sounds good. What? Bruh. Why is it not working? Alright, let's do it. Tryon Mountain Poles. Wait, malware. Do you have some kind of Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I have an idea of why he wants to play this though. We'll see if I'm correct. Planning to stay another 6 hours? Well, you can stay that long, but I will not be streaming that long. I'll be streaming for like 5 hours. What am I saying? Like another half an hour or something. Okay, good. That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right, well, I don't think there's anybody else here, so let's go ahead and launch. Feel good to if you want to try to meet. Tell you what, I will try one more time. I'll try to join in my Sheeran. If that doesn't work though, I don't know. I mean, it seems like Asphalt 9 is just annoying sometimes with not letting people meet each other. But yeah, we can try once more. Ooh! Nice overtake. All right. Bro. That was not good. Ooh. This is gonna be close. Oh, rip. This is one of my favorite remixes of all time. I love the original song, but I love this remix even better. Even more. Nice. Ever tried using controller in Asphalt 9? I may have tried it once or twice since I got the controller. I haven't tried it a lot though. Okay, Afik. Let's try the Sheeran, or you try in the Torodion or the Torino, and I will try in the Sheeran. I'll wait a bit. You ready? Okay. I will say go when it is time to go. All right. Let's go. Hopefully this works. It did not work. I will try it a different time. Or I will try it, I will try with my final Sheeran fuel as well. But if that doesn't work, we might have to wait on that meetup. Yeah, that is annoying. I saw that as well. You have to delete your Instagram account if you want to delete your Threads account, because they're technically linked and they're not separate at all. Okay, I tried to 360, but you do you, Sheeran. Oh, sorry. Why does it always do it the wrong way? Don't land on me, don't land on me. Ooh, oh, sorry. we both did it synchronously. No, you are not late for us, but yeah, cool race. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting race. Okay, we'll give it another shot. Wait, if you're ready, Afik. All right, you're ready. All right. Coolio. Let us go then. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed.
Everything is new to me. Sleepless in a distant dream. Slowing up the speed of time. Don't let me crash down tonight.
Yo, we got him. We got him. Yeah, both sucks. One will trigger a lot of people. The other tries to censor you. Accurate. That is an accurate summarization. And I also do agree with you that censoring sucks a lot more. Oh no, rip. Whoa, that went high. For some reason, if you do that, you go way too high. Whee! This car is so fun at max. Oh, GG. That's kind of unfortunate. YouTube is the best social media. When you use Facebook Talk with your American friends. I don't even use Facebook. I don't have an account because they force you to use your real name. You'll recover. Yeah, sorry to see that. Did you try to go on the upper route there? I never try to go that way because I always wreck. I'm sure that'll be in the vid. Maybe not, unless you want it to be. I mean that's up to you. I will leave that to your discretion. Force. Oh, I see. On that very super high ramp. Yep. All right. Well, anyway. Let us do some more club races, if people want to. Oh, you want to be sure it's recorded. Gotcha. Yep, GG, George. Wait, where did the thing go? I cannot spell today. I'm letting malware pick today because I am lazy and I do not want to pick. This is another remix I think is better than the original. Oh, you want to know something about the Snapdragon event? It was very late for me. It went from like 6:30 to 10:30 my time, so I was dead tired after that. Okay. Alright, we can do that. I'm also secretly doing this because I'm hoping that there is some kind of secret or a shortcut that I don't know about. We'll see though. See ya, random. Please go look at your garage. You will get one in about 2 or 3 weeks. I'll make a video about it. I was about to watch the live stream, but sleep deprivation kicked in around 5:15 a.m. 5:15? Wow. Delayed finals. Yeah, they were having a bit of technical issues at the beginning. If you're talking about the Snapdragon thingy. Eris is back to Asphalt 8. I saw that. That's very cool to see. I know it's sad he lost all his progress, but glad that he's back. Eris went to Australia. I'd like to visit Australia one day. I know there's a few Purple Team members, like Skipper, who live over there, so would be cool maybe to meet up. Yeah, that was not a good section. Man, I'm just having not good sections all over the place this race. And somehow I'm still in first. Never mind, not anymore. Never mind, I still am. Oh, I hate it when cars do that. Oh, that was way too high. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad I did. No. What is happening? No, stop spinning. Stop spinning. This race is cursed. This race is cursed. This race is cursed. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Okay, that was better. Oh, now I go on the inside and miss it that way. And now I forget to do 360. What a wonderful, wonderful race. And now I hit somebody. That's gotta be one of my most annoying things. Just hitting somebody from behind and you lose all your speed. Okay, let's try to do this. See, that's what I tried to do. The reason why I went too high the first time was I was overcorrecting and trying not to go too low. Because you can go too low there, and it completely messes things up. Oop, not last. Oh, I did get last. Oh well. Fun race, chaotic race, insane race. Don't know what that was. Okay, nice. Let's do one more. I'm gonna try to redeem myself. Went from first to third. Yeah, if I had been... It's funny, I felt like my first lap was worse than my second lap, and yet my first lap I was first at the end, my last lap I was third. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I gotta learn it. I do not have the FA Tributo. The 14 sequential races, you can cut it shorter. Did recommend keep it sequential. That would be a very long video. We'll see though. Okay, fine. Let us witness a ridiculous shortcut. Here we go. See ya, George. Like 8 or something. Yeah, that's what I usually end up doing. I usually end up putting like 7 or 8 races, especially if I'm in a high-end S-Class car. And the races are short. Do I have the 2 Atara? I do. I wish it had its own packs and they weren't in multi-packs. Multi-packs are so annoying. Okay, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? I'm staying right behind so I can see. I'm keeping my eye on you, malware. Oh. Is it time for my comeback? Or did he do that on purpose? That will be, that's the question. If he appears randomly ahead of me, we will know the answer. Oh, I think he might have failed his little shortcut. We might actually have a chance. No, you are certainly not the only sleep deprived dude there. Yeah, nice shortcut. Nah, GG. It's got to be risky. He's done it a few times before though, and it has just, he's gotten so far ahead, there's absolutely no chance. Yep, he tried to land on the rail. That's what I was thinking. Nice. Yep, big rip. Well, that was Asphalt 9 for the day, guys. I think now we will move on, do some Asphalt 8 just to end things off. And yeah, that should be fun. Put your cars down in the chat. I don't suspect we'll play this for very long. Maybe just 15-20 minutes or so. But just once you get a few races in. Use Tuatar as my first car. Not a bad idea. We might do that. I definitely like the low latency. Ultra low latency will be even better. Hopefully. If the stream quality does not suffer because of it. I don't care. I don't care. Stop, leave me alone. World Series, no active seasons. There is gonna be some, right? It's just slow, right? Surely it's just slow, right? Surely it's just slow, right? Okay. This is looks exactly like the Asphalt 9 one. Look at this and tell me this is not exactly like the Asphalt 9 special event. I mean, I'm probably gonna try to play it, but come on. They just did a copy and paste, just like Zuck did with Threads and Twitter. Okay, there's actually a thing. Let's go play. Wait, the Veneno got buffed? Even more than it already did? What is the Reventon doing at the top above? Look at this picture. Tell me what's wrong. Okay, let's go. Let's do the Veneno. Was there even a classic season? Do you know if the packs of burst just be returned, or if they're a one-time thing? Because you managed to F1 close to 5-star. Don't we be able to get the key this time around? They should come back. I don't think there's ever been one that has just been one time. Yes, very much nostalgia. Even though there's hardly anything left that's like as it used to be. So I don't know how much nostalgia it is. Yeah, why is the Reventon above every other Lamborghini in the game? That makes no sense. Am I gonna unlock the P72? Probably not. I probably will play the Tuatar after this. Yeah, I'll play that after this race here. If I can actually find anybody. What is going on here? All right, we're gonna try again. It's kind of weird. There's something weird going on? I feel like something weird's going on. Okay, what's happening? What's going on? Is there... Am I in like an old version or something? Why is nothing joining? Or why is nobody else joining? Well, let's try restarting the game. That always works, right? Surely this is going to work and will not be a problem at all. That was, whoa, that's cool. Is that new? What is this weird opening? What? There's so much random stuff. Okay. There's a car hunt now. Okay, they've run out of ideas completely. They're just copying and pasting from Asphalt 9 now. Completely. It's straight up copy paste. I don't care. Let me get to do multiplayer. Okay, that's more like it. What was happening before? All right, let's try again. Yeah, car hunt. No kidding. I mean, why is there a car hunt? Okay, what happened the first time? I have no idea. This game, for some reason, takes forever to load multiplayer and all that stuff. Is Treasure Rush gamble? Probably. I mean, Asphalt 8 is mostly just gambling nowadays. I mean, to be fair, Asphalt 9 kind of is also. Nobody can spell my name right. I just got an email from somebody at my workplace, and it's like, they spelled my name completely wrong. You can't even hunt for the car. Hunt cars without... Wait, you can't? Is it all like the Legend Pass ones in Asphalt 9? You've got to be kidding. Okay, I'm so glad I quit this game when I did. Asphalt 10 wallet. Oh. Don't know why that reminded me of this, because it has absolutely nothing to do with it, but I have come up with a very interesting idea for my next Asphalt song. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's interesting, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pull it off, but we shall see. Oh, yo, thanks Pinkish Purple. Shelby Cobra 427. Yeah, we can play that. Is that D class or is that a higher class still? I know basically everything got either buffed or nerfed or whatever. I'll stop for selfies at the end. I don't know if anyone in this race is in the stream though. What is that super fast guy up ahead? Can you hit those rocks? I feel like you probably can. This is a very fun track. It's confusing, but it's fun. Oh, wait. Oh, that actually worked. Me going out of the track worked. Oh, that's cool. Wait, there's an Asphalt 8 thing just floating in the air. Don't knock me down, don't knock me down. Okay, thank you. What is this? Look up there. There's a floating Asphalt 8 sign. Equip is in D class. Okay, we'll do that in classic then, yep. We will indeed do that. I also want to do the Tuatara in Master, but we'll probably do that afterwards. Then we might end off the stream. Self-advertising cringe, yep. Alrighty, I'm guessing nobody in the race is in the stream. So I'm just gonna explore a little bit. What's over here? Are there any other more interesting weird signs? Nope, just the one it looks like. The wires under there. Yep, nobody's in the stream. Let's do the Cobra. Man, this will definitely be a bit of a throwback. I've not driven this car in so long. It is all over Asphalt 9, but it is just funny to see. I'm surprised they don't do the opposite. Why don't they advertise Asphalt 9 in Asphalt 8 and Asphalt 8 in Asphalt 9? Because if you're advertising yourself in your own game, what's the point? Because people already have it. It's like, why? There's no reason. Okay, let's do the Cobra. Bring on the nostalgia. There we go. Hopefully it's upgraded enough. No problem, Scorch. Glad you've enjoyed it. Even being at a later time. GameLoft's just too lazy to update the map background graphics. Yeah. Although they do it whenever. Remember the Simple Mobile sponsor that Asphalt 8 had a long time ago? You guys remember that? That was like years ago. Back when my dad played the game. It's been a while. If you guys don't know, in my Shelby Cobra video, I believe my dad played one of the races. And maybe the Vulcan one too. Not sure. Yeah, he did play Asphalt 8. Oh, I have not seen Redline then. I must have been thinking about a different thing. You're in the race? Nice. I will definitely stop for selfies at the end then. Whenever I see somebody that has a skin other than the default one, I just think they paid 2,000 tokens for nothing. Unless there's any other free ones you can get, but I'm not sure if there are. Yeah, my dad used to play Asphalt 8 quite a lot too. He would like farm and he'd do R&Ds and all that stuff. And we'd like talk and we just talk about it and have fun just playing Asphalt 8. Somebody's gonna knock me down, aren't they? But yeah, eventually it just got too pay to win and he stopped playing and then I stopped playing, yeah. But it was fun while it lasted. Wow. Is this car still any good? I know it's not going to be as good as it used to be because of multiplayer tuning dying, but is it any good at all? For anyone who still plays this game regularly, hey, we still got the barrel. Nice. I was afraid I'd forgotten how to do that. Wow, people are going through the cave? Those people must not be new to the game. Or must not be old. You know what I'm saying. Must not have been in the game for very long. Yeah, the 4C was my very first championship one. Or not a championship. Game, what are you doing? Accidentally clicked out of it. Barely saved myself a time. It was the first R&D, I think it was. They're slowly turning to Asphalt 9, but worse. That is a great and succinct way to put it. All right. Selfie time. Let's get one over here. With the telescope. Is that the Hubble Space Telescope? Some kind of... I don't know what that is. Selfies are hard to do, I know. Come on, Corvette, you can do it. Maybe they're testing pay-to-win features for Asphalt 10. It's possible. Asphalt 10 might take a while, though. All right, I'm gonna go this way too. Dude, you're almost there. Very nice. To turn my camera a little bit. I wish there was a way to turn your camera just like there is in Forza. Let's see if we can do donuts. Is there enough room? Ooh, not quite. Oh, he finished. Okay, well, let's go ahead and finish too then. All right, let's do the Tuatara in Master, because I've heard that that's gotten a buff as well. That probably will be the last race of the stream. That's you in the Corvette C3? Well, nice to have a selfie with you, Mazda Fury. The SSC Tuatara, or as I used to call it, the Tuatara. The wrong one. SSC, not SCG. They're both 3-letter things. Ooh, I got the horse decal. Okay, let's do the Tuatara, or the Tutu, as he calls it. You're personally hoping no more new Asphalt. What's your reasoning behind that? Is that because you like Asphalt 9 so much you're wanting to keep with it, or you just don't want them to do another pay-to-win thing? I don't really know how I feel about it. I don't really know. Yeah, the Tuatara does look very nice. Well, I'm at exactly 1,000. That's weird. Oh, probably because you can't go lower than that. And I went last race. Welp, it seems the game is not working again. Let's back out and try again. Man, just want to play some Asphalt 8. What's going on? Come on, join peoples. Just got in? Nice. Yeah, refreshing did work. Thankfully, I didn't have to completely close the game like I did the first time. Anyway, guys, this will probably be the last race of the stream. Going about 2.5 hours. A bit shorter than the typical 3 or so, which is weird. 2.5 used to be very long. I used to only go like 1.5, then I went to 2, then I went to 2.5. Now I'm at like 3 hours a stream. All right. Let's see if we can do well. Of course not. Thanks, Jaqueb. He's just gonna keep. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Let's go a different route that he won't expect. Ha! You got yourself. Nope. I was about to wreck. No! If you go off there, you die. I know from experience. Oh, cool. I'm glad you can't wreck on that. Dude, drift! Why aren't you drifting? Wait, is that you behind me? Of course it is. Hello there. Boop. Okay, that worked. You don't want a selfie. You want to die. Yep. Well, there's a selfie anyway. There we go. This is how good the mechanic in Asphalt 9 already is. Sure, it's a bugfest. Don't know how they can add more quirky feels into the game. Yeah, I feel you. I can understand that. And I agree for the most part. I mean, especially with... Oh. Yep. I tried to bait him into crossing the finish line. It did not quite work. This is fun. Ooh! We got him, boys. I think we both wrecked that time. Die. Oh. Oh. Oh wait, disqualification. No, we gotta finish, or we're gonna go around the track 7 times like we did that one time in the M14A. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Well, that was fun. Nice race, Jaquim. Good one to end it off on. Thank you all for joining me today. Hope you all have enjoyed this later stream. I hope some people were able to join who may not be able to join at my normal stream time. That's why I do these. So yes, thank you all so much for watching. Please do like the stream if you have enjoyed. Consider subscribing for more Asphalt, Forza, Minecraft, and other games content. And I will see you all next time. It's been a pleasure. Goodbye, everyone.